Alice resolutely boarded the flight to Paris, determined to leave behind forever the home that her adopted sister Delilah had taken over. It wasn't until that very moment that those so-called family members finally panicked, their bodies filled with guilt, for they had caused Alice irreparable harm. It turned out that when Alice was little, she got lost by accident and grew up in an orphanage. 10 years ago, her family finally found her and brought her home. But no one expected Delilah to deliberately set fire to the house, injuring her own leg and maliciously framing Alice for it. Alice couldn't defend herself no matter what she said, and was ultimately sent to prison by her own family working together. 10 years passed quickly, and Alice was finally released from prison. Her fiancé came by car to pick her up, but the moment she got in the car, her mother called, saying that Delilah was having another episode, and told the fiancé to come home right away. Without a word, the fiancé dropped Alice off by the roadside. When Alice went home alone, the maid stopped her at the door. When her brother saw her, he immediately questioned why she had come back. Alice ignored him and walked straight into the house. Seeing her attitude, he threw the apple in his hand at her and warned her to behave herself if she was staying. Alice silently went to her room to pack her things. At that moment, she heard her brother downstairs saying that he wanted to throw her out again. Their father replied that as long as she stayed out of sight, it was fine. Seeing Delilah's fake expression, Alice clenched her fists in anger. Just then, her phone rang. It was a call from her old teacher. It turned out that 10 years ago, while sketching outdoors, her teacher had discovered her artistic talent. The teacher had planned to take her abroad for further study, but before Alice could even agree, she was imprisoned. She never imagined that after 10 years, she would still receive her teacher's call. When the teacher heard she'd been in prison, she still chose to believe in her, and said she would take Alice abroad in a month. Without hesitation, Alice accepted the offer, planning to leave this house for good in a month. That day was Alice's birthday. The old wound on her abdomen ached faintly, but her whole family was busy celebrating Delilah's birthday instead. No one even noticed Alice's condition. As Alice walked past the dining table, Delilah shamelessly asked her for a gift. Alice said bluntly that she hadn't prepared one, but Delilah said she had good news to share. She grabbed the fiancé's hand and announced that they would be getting engaged next month. The fiancé quickly explained that his engagement to Delilah was fake, just a way to repay her for saving his life. That's when she realized that Delilah had stolen the credit for her sacrifice. Alice went to the hospital alone for a checkup, but Delilah secretly followed and grabbed her arm. Delilah stood up defiantly, leaving Alice stunned and speechless. It turned out Delilah had even faked her disability, but even then, Delilah taunted her, saying that as